Hi everyone, Melissa here. Today I'm going to be doing a design using these transfer foils I got off Amazon, using one of them. They're really cute marble transfer foils. I love my marbles. I know I might overdo them. No, don't judge me. They're my favorite. It's fine. But I really love these. I especially love this one. This is the one I'm going to be using today. I really love the colors in this, the kind of mix of the earth tones, the different kinds of earth tones in there. So that's what I'm going to be using today for this. Going to be using it with Revel's Wink and Eucalyptus. So I'm going to be doing kind of a color blocky style design on it, but we'll get into that once we get to that part. First we're gonna do some dipping. So I'm going to dip out Wink. I'm gonna alternate, starting with the Wink, just alternate on the nails, and then once all that's done, then we can get into the design. So I'm gonna go ahead and get dipped out. As usual, I have my builder gel down and then my gel top coat, 2 layers of peel base. All right, now that's all dipped out, and it's making me hungry because it's reminded me of mint chocolate chip ice cream or something. But just gonna go ahead and activate it, and then file these puppies up nice and smooth, and then get into the art portion. All right. And once you're happy with the smoothness of your beautiful mint chocolate chip nails, you can get into the fun marbling part. So what I'm going to be using for the foil transfer sheets is not any normal foil transfer glue, no UV glue or anything like that. I'm actually just going to be using my Tack-It and water mixture for this. This is what I've found works the best for me. It's my favorite for this. It's just half and half Tack-It, craft adhesive, and water. And I just buy these little bottles off Amazon, mix it up. These can be used for this, for chroming, and also for peel base. So I'm going to just get a little on the brush here. And let's see, I'm gonna come over to this nail and I'm just gonna have marble on about half of it. It doesn't need to be in a straight line. In fact, I don't want it to be in a straight line. It's gonna be kind of curvy and bumpy. I'm just going to put the glue right onto the nail on part of it. Okay, and you can see it's white. When it dries, it will go clear. I'm gonna make sure we got right here at the tip too, kind of on the sides to get good cover. Great, I'm gonna put some on this one also. If you want to have a little more control over where the glue goes, you can use a smaller brush. Just put a little bit of the mixture in something, or you can even just dip the brush right into the bottle and apply it with that. I wasn't really concerned about precision with this because it is a bunch of sloppy lines. If you're wanting to do something like a color block, then you would want to make sure it's a nice straight line, or you could use a piece of tape to light it out before you lay the glue down, and then that would work as well. But for this, I don't need it to be perfect. So we want it to dry clear. I actually like to wait just a little bit after it's dried fully clear, just to make sure that it is completely dry. I'm just putting a little more on the tip on this nail because I think I missed a spot. If you miss a spot with the glue, you're gonna miss a spot with the foil. Okay, now for your foil pieces, you want to make sure you keep them stored somewhere where dust isn't going to get all over on the inside of the foil piece, or it won't lay down very well. These are stored up nicely, so I don't need to worry about that. But you do want to check, you're going to be checking the side that does not have the design on it to make sure that there's no dust or anything. You can wipe it with alcohol if it does. I'm just going to cut a little piece off here to work with. And cut off actually a larger piece just because the design varies from, you know, there's more green here and more of the kind of terracotta-y color there. So I just want to have options to work with. You are going to want something to press the foil onto the nail. You can use something like the back end of a cuticle pusher. You could use, if you have a stone cuticle pusher, that works great. I'm going to be using this little piece. It's just a drill bit, but I like this little piece. It presses down nice and firm. And I'm going to put, I want a little more of the brownie color on this one. So I'm going to be seeing that down here. Sure. And then I'm just going to make sure I'm pressing this down in all areas where I have the glue. Just rub it in really nice. Okay, and we're just going to rip it off like a band-aid and it missed the spot. So again, you have little pieces that don't quite stick. You can just put it right back on there and rub. Okay, I think that'll be good. I am going to add some gold foil outline to these marble lines. I have some gold foil that's been just hanging out up here this whole time. I'm going to use my little Beetles brush and I'm just going to paint on a line of gel base. I'm just going to paint one thin line right along where the dip color meets the marble. And I'm going to give a little fan brush and just pick some of the foil up and sprinkle it on so it covers those lines. Just gonna move these around a little bit to make sure that they're on that line. There are going to be more on here than you need, and we will take those off after we give it a little cure. But this, make sure that they are where they're supposed to go at least. Okay, once you're happy with how that's lined up, we're just going to go ahead and give that a 30-second cure. Alright, once you have both of those cured, you can go ahead and brush off any straggler foils. And yes, little pieces of foil got into the marble because of remnants of the glue that were still there. However, I kind of love that. I feel like the marble or the foil pieces really lend to the marble look. So you could either do it like this, or if you don't want any foil to get into your transfer design, you could do a layer of gel base coat over the foil and wipe off the tacky layer before doing the foil line layer. And that would prevent that. But next I'm going to top both of these with a gel base coat and cure for 60 seconds. Okay, so from here you can either go ahead and top with a no wipe gel top coat, or if you're like me and you prefer to finish with dip liquids, you can do it this way. I'm going to just wipe off the tacky layer of the gel base coat. I'm going to slap a layer of dip base coat over the top. Now the reason you don't want to put dip base coat directly onto this layer is that it has a tendency to kind of disintegrate and mess up the foil transfer layer. So you can either cap it with, or cover it with a gel base and then continue with dip liquids, or if you don't have gels, you can use something like a no smudge top coat and then do your dip liquids. But I'm just putting a layer of the base down and giving that just a minute, and then I'm going to go ahead and activate and top coat all of the nails. All right, and there we are with a really pretty kind of fuss-free marble look. Really wasn't too much trouble. Anyway, I like it a lot. It's definitely giving me those mint chocolate chip vibes, but I'm here for it. I'm loving it. Anyway, thank you so much as always for joining me today. Make sure you tune in on March 1st because I'll be doing the first of my birthstone series for March. I will be doing 2 of them in March, and I'm really excited for them. So be sure to come back and see it. We thank you as always, and I will see you next time.